he assume was going on in Portland? That he was held against his will by a bunch of barbarians or monsters? Saying, no, you will not have happiness. We don't care what you want, Dame. You play for us. Here's some gruel. Damian Lillard was given a $400 million extension by which he agreed to. No, I'm not saying the Blazers have been a great franchise, but they did make the Western Conference Finals once with him. He was paired with C.J. McCollum for a long time in his prime, which was considered by and large a top 5 backcourt in the NBA. Again, I realize the Blazers have not won anything of note, and I realize it feels like they are on a hamster wheel to nowhere. But where did it start that Damian Lillard had to speak up for himself? I'm just proud that he finally said something. What world is this? Damian Lillard wanted to be in Portland. He has said this time and time again, so there must be something that he liked about it. Okay? It's a pretty city. It's on the coast. It's got a relatively good climate. It rains a lot, but it's a very green city. It's a fun city. There's a ton of microbrews. If you want to wear a beanie and a big beard, you fit in great over there. You can go hiking in the mountains. You can go onto the beach. I mean, like maybe there's something he really loved about Portland because it's a really nice place. And, you know, when Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter are there, nobody's going, oh my God, you guys got to get your way out of town. Oh, you guys got to go somewhere where they play real basketball. Bill Walton considers Portland to be the greatest time of his life. So maybe Damian Lillard felt those same vibes. And again, he signed contracts to be there. This wasn't against his will. So this idea that he had to finally stand up for himself. I think if you really like it somewhere and you want it to work and you want to give patience, and oh, by the way, they're paying you a lot of money to be there so that there's a lot of reasons to stay, like 400 million reasons. What's the worst thing that could have happened to Damian Lillard? That he plays his entire career on a mediocre franchise, never wins a championship, but he's a Hall of Famer? Guess what? Earth to everybody. That happens all of the time. Like, that's most athletes' careers. That they're, not most, but most Hall of Famer athletes' careers. They play a long time. They never win a championship. They play on good teams, not great teams. They're great, but only one team wins. That happens time and time and time again. Why do we have to act like, well, if that's your lot in life, you have to fight your way out of that? No, if he was happy, fine. Let Damian Lillard be happy. Now, he's not happy anymore. That's fine too. If Lillard says, you know, I saw this thing through, things didn't change, I feel like I got to move on, that's fine too. But I saw this and said, what world is this? Damian Lillard actively stayed in Portland and said nice things about being there, and I think genuinely likes it and liked it. Well, where did this new narrative that he had no backbone, he was too weak to ask for what he really wanted? I know what you really want, and you don't want to be there. Like, give me a break. Proud of Damian Lillard for finally saying something, for finally shooting his way out of town. I mean, how twisted priorities have become with how we view athletes and I guess just life in general. Bizarre to me.